Hey, what's up guys, it's Hazard. This is some Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 gameplay, and I'm going to be talking about some ignorant people today, and it's not really like specific people per se, it's just like ignorant people in general, like, you know, like those people that just jump to conclusions, or just, you know, just all around just you don't understand how they're actual people, if that makes any sense. But anyway, let's just kick right into it. Okay, first I want to say that I like ignorant people a lot, because it just amazes me on how they could be a person. Like, what did you do in your life to get this far? Like, what messed you up so bad that you're just not even real? Like, how are you a thing? It's just it makes me laugh because I feel just superior to them. It's like when they say something, I just want to tap them on the head, just be like, it's okay, it'll get better, don't worry. But I don't know. This is probably just gonna be like a little story time. Okay, so when I was a junior, right, I used to work at McDonald's with my friends, and he invited me, and he was like, hey, you know, a couple of my friends work here, and you should come along because it'll be fun, and you get to earn money for, like, you know, just hanging out with friends. Well, yeah, but you also have to deal with other people's problems, which he did not tell me, right? So I applied. I got the job like on the spot because they were in desperate need of people. Because I don't know what it is, but like that store was just really bad compared to all the other McDonald's around it, so not a lot of people wanted to work there. So yeah, it was just like my friends and I, and we were just hanging out, you know, chilling. I was learning the basics, and honestly, I think I was doing pretty good. You know, in the first couple weeks, they switched me, or they wanted to switch me to cashier, which I guess is the next step up from what I was doing, which I was just presenting, right? And it's just like, get the food from the chef or cook, whatever, get the food, right? Get it in the bag, ship it out, and then get the drink, and then give it out, right? It's that easy, right? So I guess I was doing that really well, or they didn't need a lot of presenters because not a lot of people knew how to work the register. So they were like, hey, just, we'll train you on the register and we'll see how you do, and, you know, blah blah blah, and the rest is history. So they put me on a morning shift so I can get the hang of it with my friend, and they put me on the morning shift on Saturday and Sunday, and they just made me work the cashier, right? They made me take orders, and then my friend would like shadow behind me and make sure I was doing everything correctly, and he would take money. Okay, so I was taking orders, and I was getting decent hang of it, right? It's just like a touch screen menu, and you just take all these orders and blah blah blah. Like, it's separated pretty easily. I don't know how anybody else couldn't figure that out, right? So I was getting the hang of it, and then one day my friend didn't show up, so there's nobody to shadow me. So it was just one person presenting, a cook, the manager, two managers actually, and then the frontline person, right, that handles all the people inside the store, and then me. So obviously there wasn't a lot of people, and we were falling behind. So I was beginning to notice why nobody wanted to work at the stores, because they were all unorganized. They didn't have a set plan. They put a new guy on the cash register and didn't make sure that the person behind him that was monitoring him was there. So we were running out of people. I was new to the cashier, and I had to take money and take orders at the same time while both the lanes at McDonald's was full. Now, this might not seem difficult to you, but it was pretty difficult at the time because I had no idea what I was doing. But I was juggling the lanes pretty well, you know, for a new guy, I guess. I was handling it pretty well, but I always kept forgetting to take money, right? Because the people would come to the window, but I'd be so used to my friend just taking the money, I would just leave them there. So they would go to the second window, and then the people up front would complain that I wasn't doing my job correctly. So that was a pain also. So my quick fix was, you know, taking money and then, you know, take an order. So I alternated, and I kept doing that. And when I was taking money, apparently I left a lady sitting in the drive-through lane for 20 minutes. Not where I take cash, but where I take orders, right? So she comes up and cuts everybody else in line that has already taken an order. She just comes up and she looks at me with the most sour face I could ever. I cannot get that image out of my mind. Like, this lady in a brand new, right, Corvette, And she comes up, she looks at me with this sour face, and she goes, "Why haven't you taken my order?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was just backed up in the line, and you know, this, and this." And I was telling her why, and she goes, "Well, I've been sitting there for about 20 minutes. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know, being the nice guy, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I can take your order right now if you like." And she goes, "No, I don't want to be, I don't want my order taken by a racist." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you didn't take my order because I'm white." And I was in so much confusion, and I was really trying to hold myself back from laughing too hard because I didn't want to laugh in her face, right? Because you don't want to make ignorant people feel bad, right? You don't want to make them feel bad, because if you make them feel bad, then you feel bad. But it was hilarious because she was like, "How am I racist? I don't even know what you look like before you come to the window, right? I only know your voice, and I didn't even take your order yet." And she just comes in, she tells me I'm racist, and then she drives off. And I look back, and he's like, "Hey, what happened?" Like, this guy behind her or whatever. He's like, "Hey, what happened?" And I was like, "She called me racist because I didn't take your order in time." And he goes, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I can't even, I don't even know what she looks like before she comes to the window." And he goes, "Yeah, I understand that, but why did she say that? She's in a brand new Corvette. Why can't she go somewhere else?" And I was like, "Thank you. Someone that understands." But anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and peace.